Yes! How to get a man to like you. Let's go! All right. I came up with an acronym for how to get a man to like you. It is you need to be a bad woman. BAD. So before I get into this, I have a question for all of you. I think that videos work better when you have an acronym or a list. Like, so for example, this is an acronym, so you have to be a bad woman, or there's 3 steps to do X. So tell me down below in comments, do you like the acronyms? Do you like the steps on how to do things? Is it easier to follow? Can we get from point A to point Z a lot faster and in an easier way to understand? For me and my male brain, I love steps. I love numbers. It makes life easier for me. But I'm a math person. I want to know what you guys need so that you can learn better. So I'm going to make the videos better. Anyway, acronym. How to get a guy to like you. You be a bad woman. So what does BAD stand for? Boundaries, being authentic, and being decisive. Let me explain. So let's talk about boundaries, my favorite topic of this year. So there's 2 things women are doing with boundaries that are not effective. And I love to use this example because it's really easy. First date, guy's trying to have sex with you. So you can have really poor boundaries, and what that looks like is you're not ready to have sex, but you're like, I kind of like him. All right, screw it. I'm going to go home, and you have sex. And then the next day or even after, you're like, ah, man, I shouldn't have done that. I didn't want to. And then you never hear from him again, and it's like, that stinks. Or you could be like ultra woman with super boundaries, but not delivering it in the right way, and be like, he says, I want to have sex. And you're like, screw you. Like, are you kidding me? First date, what are you trying to do? And I am out of here. And you never hear from him again. You never talk to him again. And you're like, what a jerk. And I can't believe he tried to do that. Or you could be the sexiest, most amazing woman in the world and sit somewhere in the middle and make the magic happen. So the guy tries to have sex with you on the first date. First of all, that's a good thing. He's attracted to you. That's good. What a problem to have. A guy is attracted to you. This is a good thing. Yes, someone wants to have sex with you. That's awesome. I wish someone wanted to have sex with me. I'd be ecstatic about it. Anyway, so all you do is sexy boundaries is, if you like them, say, I don't really have sex until I'm in a relationship, but I like you, so I hope we can keep seeing each other, and eventually, hopefully, we can get there. Boom. And if he likes you too, and is not just interested in sex, he'll ask you on day 2, day 3, and so forth. So beautiful. So sexy boundaries, and not just around that issue, but around everything that's important to you. How are you going to, and think about what your boundaries are, and then implement it in a way where you're not throwing the guy off and you're keeping him encouraged. Like, that's not my thing. I don't do that, but you're absolutely fabulous, and I want to keep seeing you. In regards to a lot of things. So boundaries, bam. Bad woman, A, being authentic. Oh, this is so sexy. So let's think about what some people are doing out there. They're like, I know men like X. I'm going to be X. No, we don't like that. We want you to be yourself. Nothing is sexier than confidence, as we know. So being confident. And so it's been scientific studies. They've asked thousands of people, and every time the leading most sexy quality is confidence. And confidence only comes from when you're being yourself. So if you like softball, if you like video games, if you like pottery, if you like yoga, say it and be that. And the right guy that likes that stuff is going to vibe right with you. Or, like, for example, in my ideal world, like, the girl I want, or the woman I'd want, would play soccer. But you know what? That's not my top 5 most important things. So the woman, or Kelly, my girlfriend, she plays softball. And she could have been not authentic and been like, Mike, I love soccer, blah, blah, blah. And that's not her. She loves softball. And because I love her, I go to her softball games and I check it out and I try to get into it and I try to learn and I'm willing to throw the ball with her. And it's cool. And I love that that's her passion. And I love that she has something she's passionate about. So that is beautiful. Now, next. So be authentic, be yourself, and there's a lid for every pot. So there's going to be a guy that's into the stuff that you're into or willing to be into it because he's into you. So rock and roll. Bad woman. Boundaries. Authentic. Decisive. Oh, yes. And I never use this word, so I'm so excited to talk about it. Decisive. Oh. Now this goes to confidence and giving a guy a roadmap. So decisive means you just put it out there. Nothing is sexier than a woman that just tells you what she wants. Like, hey, it would be so hot if, you pick the restaurant for the night. You would be so sexy if you pick like a great Italian restaurant for us. I mean, how sexy is that? She's letting you be the man to pick the restaurant, but she's being decisive enough to be like, well, I do want Italian. And it's like, whoa. She just made my job so freaking easy. So now all I got to do is find the best Italian restaurant in, our town or city. No problem. Or a really good one at least. I take her there. It's going to be romantic. We're going to have the food she wants. And then boom, she's going to be like, whoa, this guy delivered. But she made it easier. And we are excited about that. You gave us the roadmap to what you wanted. And obviously that's just an example, but you can do that on everything. Like, hey, would you get me a glass of water? This is what I'd like to do this weekend. If you'd make me so happy if we did X. Oh, it's like the holy grail of happiness. Like, it's so beautiful when a woman could just say, it would make me so happy if we could do, and then you be specific and say what you want to do. And a man's going to be like, yes, I know how to make her happy. I've got the keys to her heart. I'm going to do it. Bam! All right, so there it is. How to get a guy to like you. Be a bad woman. Boom! I love it. Guys, if this video was helpful, hit like, hit subscribe, and please don't forget, I need your advice. Do you want acronyms? Do you want a list of how I'm going to teach? That will be wildly helpful when I make my future videos for you. So thank you so much, and we will see you guys next time. Cheers.